All right. All right. What up? What up? What up? All right. Welcome to a special edition of this live stream. Tonight, we're going to be reviewing people's dating app profiles. This is going to be very interesting. I haven't done one of these honestly live. This is the first time I'm trial testing this. So it's going to be a good time reviewing people's profiles. I invited Parth from my school community. He's a guy who's crushing it with online dating. He's part of my school community. He used the same tactics that I teach, and now he's crushing it. So I'm gonna give it some time, see if he comes on. But in the meantime, we got a good stream for you, just reviewing profiles. Now, if you want your profile reviewed on this stream, go ahead and email them to southasianfit@gmail.com. So southasianfit@gmail.com. Type a 1 in the chat if you can hear me as well. Type a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Been having some weird audio issues, but drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. 1 in the chat if you can hear me, so we can go ahead and start reviewing some profiles. All right, dope. Dope. 1. All right. By the way, let's see. Yeah, so right now, I'm going to be waiting for one of my school community members to come on. Emailed him the link, and he's someone who's been crushing it on dating apps. So you're going to get a really jam-packed stream tonight, honestly. Just couple guys who've crushed it with online dating as a brown guy. And we're going to be reviewing profiles of guys who submitted their profiles to me. It's not too late, by the way. If you want to review your dating app profile, just submit it to southasianfit@gmail.com. Give it a couple minutes. And yeah.
Hello. Sorry I'm late. I just figured out how to join.
Oh, that's what's
Took me a
up. Dude,
second.
it's so weird. My sound wasn't working, and I'm like, this is about to be the most fun stream I've done. And of course the sound doesn't fucking work.
Damn. It's always like that.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. How have you been, man?
Good. It's a good week. It's warm.
Yeah, bro.
Busy dating.
All right. All right. I guess to start, let us let's start with what makes a good dating app profile. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share my screen, and Parth, we're gonna look at your dating app profile because I mean you're
Okay.
crushing it. You're in my school community. So the audience and people who end up watching this back can understand like what it takes, like what really the female lens of attraction is all about. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And again, to those of you watching live, like it says in the bottom, go ahead. You can email your profiles to southasianfit@gmail.com. We'll be reviewing them. So yeah, to get this started, let me go ahead and share the stream, share my screen, figure this out. All right, so share screen. Let's see. All right. Can you see
Yeah, I can see
my
your screen. Yeah.
okay.
I see your Google Drive.
All right. Let me actually play around with some of these settings. I want to see if like I want to see the best way I can share this. So share screen. All right, what happens when I do entire screen? Oh, okay.
Infinite loop.
Yeah.
So
So what happens? What do you see here?
your Google Drive.
Okay. Let me play around a little bit more. You see the Google Drive on this viewpoint too?
Yep.
Okay, I guess it doesn't really matter then. All right, let's do all right, I guess you could see the drive on all of them. So I guess I'll just do the first one. My bad for those of you guys watching. I haven't shared my screen much, so I'm kind of like playing around with this. Okay, cool. You can see the Google Drive like clearly, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. Let's go ahead and review some of the stuff. All right, so to start, basically what makes a good dating app profile is going to be basically having pictures and points of leverage to cater towards the female gaze. So the female gaze, to break it down, is basically the female lens of attraction. So at all points on your dating app profile, you should have things that really cater towards that female lens of attraction. So you guys watching this right now, you're probably thinking, okay, what exactly does he mean by the female lens of attraction? What makes a good dating app profile? So things like sex appeal, right? Sex appeal, which can be caused by having good fashion, good style, good grooming, having your pics in dope environments that spark emotion, having pictures of you doing fun shit, because we all know women are emotional, having, video prompts even in there of you doing some fun activity, right? Female lens of attraction, sex appeal. Another big one is body game. So having a good physique, not having cringy mirror selfies, not having, locker room selfies, gym selfies, but flexing kind of the physique in a non-try hard type of way, right? And we're going to be going over all of this, giving you an example to start of Parth, down here, of how he crushed it on dating apps. Another thing when it comes to the female gaze is also female interest. So having things like, obviously, like I was just saying, physique pic that doesn't look too try hard, pics of you doing, or video prompts of you doing fun stuff, good style pics, and a dog pic as well, right? Things like an iced coffee. Women love coffee. Women love dogs. So enough of me yapping. I'm going to review Parth's profile, and so you guys know exactly what makes a good dating app profile, and then we could go from there. All right. So let us start from the top. Let's get to it. So Parth, you can see your photos, right?
Yeah, I can see them.
All right, cool. So, all right, from the top. So this is the photos that I use to help Parth construct his profile. So basically, like I was saying, you want to be hitting all these points of leverage of the female gaze. So good fashion, dope environment. It could be body game, good style, being well groomed, right? So photo number one that Parth used on his profile hits a lot of this. Good environment. He's well groomed, good fashion, style on point, very aesthetic. It's not too try hard. It's not a mirror selfie. Very natural, candid pose. All right. So we started Parth's profile out with this type of photo, basically a full body fashion shot. So going through the rest of the photos that Parth used on his dating app profile. So this is another popular type of shot that I like to take of my clients. It's basically what I like to call the date shot, or the date night shot, the date shot. Basically, it causes the girl to imagine what it's like going on a date with you. So this could usually be taken at a bar with a drink in your hand, or at a restaurant, right? With a drink in your hand, or just a dope environment, even a coffee shop with a drink in your hand. All right. So that's the second photo we used on Part's profile. So then going towards the rest of his profile pics, this one was really good. It's body game, leveraging his physique. Now, Parth, you talk a lot about fitness. We're on the same page. You want to give some words of wisdom when it comes to the fitness stuff?
In terms of dating app profile,
Oh yeah, this
uh,
body game, importance of fitness into dating, and all of that.
yeah, I mean, in terms of the body game, in terms of just the Hinge profile, this picture is clicked on, but not as much as you might think. But just because a picture is not clicked on doesn't mean it's not looked at.
He
You
means
know,
liked, basically.
yeah, like on Hinge, they swipe right on
Yep.
it. Um, it's not swipe right on a lot, but every time I've gone on a date, they've mentioned it, they've seen it, they just don't want to swipe right on it. But it's it does work really well, you know. It just if you're going through the metrics and you're looking like, oh, what pictures will work really well and what don't, it might not seem like it works, but it does. And dates have told me it does, so I know for a fact it
Yeah.
does.
This is like the perfect body game pick. One thing I like to add is a lot of guys think that for body game, they need to take like a selfie in a gym locker room or a selfie of them like in the moment lifting weights. That is all male gaze. All right. Women want a natural candid physique shot. So, like I was saying earlier, you're just chilling, you're walking around in your pool, or it could even be you walking around the beach with like a surfboard in your hand.
Yeah,
Candid photos, not too try hard, not you in a locker room flexing, you know? Because it's just like no girl, think about it, guys. No girl's going to be turned on with you flexing, a physique shot in a locker room with like a toilet in the background or in the bathroom. You know what I mean? So, again, great example of utilizing body game. And
yeah,
that's the thing about body game. All of you guys, like, you don't have to be this most attractive dude in the world. Anybody can build a lean, muscular physique. Anybody can get into better shape. Anybody, despite know how good or bad looking they are naturally, they can utilize body game. It is the biggest hack, I would say, for dating apps. And I know Parth, you can attest to this because
yeah, for sure. And the key things in this picture are, it has to look fun and casual. A lot of the concepts come down to you're obviously flexing for the picture, but it doesn't seem like you are. So it's like, when you're showing off, but it looks like you're not. It's like the weird line in between. Um,
exactly.
yeah.
All right. So let's go through some of your other photos. This one's a classic. It's the dog photo. Again, another great female gaze photo. But the trick with this one is you don't need the best style for this. It's more so just lets the women know because women want a provider man, somebody who can protect them, take care of them. That's like the power of the dog photo. It kind of goes back to basic biology and a woman's primal desire and a man's like primal nature, just being able to provide and take care of someone or something. And of course, dogs are cute. And when you put all that together, it really hits the female gaze. The thing with the dog photo is you need to make sure the dog looks comfortable. Don't be like flexing the dog in front of the camera. I suggest to you guys if you could use your buddy's dog, but maybe walk it, feed it a treat, pet it a little bit. Part that's actually helped me out in the past with photo shoots with clients that have come in and they need like a dog photo. I don't know, Part, is there anything else you want to add to the dog photo?
Yeah, I mean, it's tied for number one in most swiped picture. It's just it's just so comfortable for them to swipe on. They don't have to feel embarrassed about it or anything. And it's a very easy conversation starter. Um, and it just really makes them feel comfort. This is one of those pictures where it's not even about the sex appeal. It's just about comfort. They just feel comfortable and like, oh, this is a chill dude, you know?
Yeah, it's literally basic human biology. like literally our primal desires, as man and woman. And by the way, if you guys are wondering, um, I did parts photo shoot, but I actually did all the photos with my iPhone. You don't need and he can attest to this too. You don't need a professional camera. Like everything can be done nowadays on an iPhone. I know a lot of you guys are brown, South Asian, Indian. You have at least, the recent iPhone or even like iPhone 14 or 15. All your dating app photos can literally be taken on an iPhone. So
Yeah,
just
you don't
needed to
need a
put that out.
professional camera, but tripod is really hard. So you at least need one friend in real life to take the pictures for you. Um,
Yeah.
and they don't even have
Yeah.
to be good. They just have to, just take a lot of them and one of them will work.
Yeah, that's something that I preach a lot too. In my school community, I have an entire like dating app module helping guys with dating apps. Link is in the description, by the way, if you want to join the school community. It's literally step by step, autistically tells you how to set up the perfect dating app profile, the poses, the photos to take, even have like a video on there on how to pose, right? How your photographer friend or your buddy should be taking the photos. Like Parth was saying, made his what made his profile look so natural was the fact that I was there, he worked with me one to one. I was there taking the photos, telling him how to pose, how to just kind of relax. And when you have a buddy, taking the snapshots of you doing the different poses every couple seconds, the photos come out a lot more natural than you trying to do it yourself with like a tripod. So I know Parth, you've tried before, you and I did the one-to-one doing it with the tripod. Can you talk about a little bit your experience, how kind of difficult that was and how you really need somebody else to help you with the
Yeah.
poses? Yeah.
I mean, not only should your pictures have a sex appeal for the female gaze, but they need to genuinely appear fun. And the best way to appear fun is to actually be having fun. If you're using a tripod and you have like a little remote control, you're in your head. You're not, you're like thinking like how I should act. Literally these photographs are just pictures that we took while having a good time, talking, just telling jokes and just like, having a good time. You and all those emotions, like, they emote through the camera. So you don't need to pretend to have fun if you're just having a fun time, you know? And yeah, and having a fun time is needs to be captured in the picture because that's what they're looking for. Can they have fun with you? Can they see themselves having fun with you? Is just as important as the sex appeal too.
Yeah, that's the cool part about the female gaze, right? Because it's you hit so many points of fun, her primal desire, sex appeal, body game,
Yeah.
fashion, style, grooming. It's like all the self-improvement tactics just come together to really trigger her female lens of attraction. So I've always
Yeah.
found that interesting.
And the main thing, like if you need to boil it down to one question, is does this picture let them imagine them being on a date with you? Does it give them the feeling of being on a date with you? It's not a portrait. It just like can they put themselves in that picture and have those good feelings?
Exactly, man. So yeah, guys, for those of you guys, I think we got 4 people watching now. For those of you guys tuning in, you can email your profiles to southasianfit@gmail.com. If there's time, I'll try and get to you. So right now, for those of you tuning in, we're breaking down what a good, solid female gaze profile is. And we got Parth on the stream, one of my school community members who's absolutely crushing it on online dating to help me break down his profile and what makes it so great. So going on to the next photo of you. Let's see. Yeah, we basically covered all your photos. This one was kind of like a filler photo, but what I liked about this is it shows social proof, right? So you're in like, the coffee shop. Again, triggers the female gaze. Women love coffee. Working on your laptop kind of gives that like chill vibe of, you and your girl, your future girl, like hanging out in the coffee shop, doing some work, right? So this dude like walking out in the back. It shows that it's not a posed photo. There's social proof around you. I like the aesthetic of this photo too. It's like kind of colorful, kind of aesthetic. Yeah. Anything else you want to add to this? It's
Yeah,
kind of a filler photo, but yeah.
yeah, there's a lot about this picture that's great. Because I'm working on a laptop, it lets them imagine, oh, what would it look like if I'm sitting on the other seat across from you? It's in a cool coffee shop, and you can see that in the background. Lighting's good, the outfit's good. The only drawback I would say is I've had multiple women tell me they looked at this picture and they thought I was way too serious. So the only thing I would change is maybe recreate a picture like this, but uh, don't be so serious. There needs to be more levity in the picture. And yeah, this was definitely a filler picture, but that's why this picture does work, but it's out of all the pictures, maybe this is at the bottom tier. But just one little tiny tweak, and always think about like having like a good time, and like a there needs to be levity to every picture. Now, a lot of guys will put out serious pictures thinking that looks super attractive, like, oh look, they look dangerous. They don't care about you looking dangerous.
Nah, that's some male gay stuff.
Yeah, yeah, you're gonna get guys liking your pictures. Yeah, it doesn't work at all. And I wasn't
Yeah.
trying to look serious. Um, I was just actually working, and I have RBF when I'm working, but that's something I
Yeah.
need to work on too. But
Yeah.
yeah, but it's good to
Cool.
have a picture of where you're like you can point out something where like this is what I would change, you know?
Yeah. So you'd say out of all your pictures though, this one probably got like the least amount of likes.
Oh, and yeah, I get the least amount of likes on this one, and I've had on dates women say like that picture's got to go.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
interesting. But I mean, at the end of the day, it was a filler photo.
Yeah,
But
exactly. You know, and they still clicked. I mean, it didn't matter. And
yeah,
maybe having some like a bad picture is good, makes it look real. I don't know.
yeah. All right, here's another one. This one was really good. It's like a close-up shot. I don't have too much input on this one, but I want to really go over this one's great because of like I think it's the environment for this one that really did it. Your physique looks great, probably because of like the angle and the fashion, the style is really good. But again, the one that I really like on yours, and you know this, we talked about this too. It's
Oh
this
yeah.
right here. I mean, I could talk about this photo right ever, but if you're looking for a perfect dating app photo, this is it because it just hits so many like triggers with the environment and the sex appeal, the quarter zipped a little bit, looks so natural. You look lean in your clothes. Like, I can't glaze this picture enough, but if you guys are wondering what a perfect dating app profile picture, like your first or picture should be something like this. So,
Yeah,
any other
this picture
comments
is
on this one? I mean,
yeah, just yeah, no, everything what you said. And this picture is tied for number one with a dog, which is kind of cool because it's hard to beat a dog picture. So like that's how well this picture has worked, you know?
yeah, for sure. But anyways, so with that being said, we discussed the female gaze, female lens of attraction, and what a really great dating app profile looks like. So with that being said, on my Instagram this week, I posted a story asking people to submit their dating app profiles. Since I don't have the biggest following. Nevertheless, I still did get a couple people. So let's go ahead and review some of these other people's profiles. So, one second. Let's see. All right. The first person, let's go. Okay. So, I'm trying to think the best way that we could go through each of these people's profiles. I don't know if we should go like one by one, but I mean, I guess we might as well, right? Just go like photo by photo.
Sure,
I
that'll be
mean,
fun.
yeah. So this is person number one. Um, I'm not going to disclose his name just for confidentiality, but this is the first profile we're going to be reviewing tonight. So I'll go first on my thoughts. I actually think this is a solid photo. When I look at it, the one thing I would fix though, I'm actually not sure if this was his first photo on his dating app, but if it is his first photo, I would definitely get rid of the sunglasses because they need to see your face. Like your first and your second photo should always be your top two photos on dating apps. Your first photo should be your best photo on dating apps because when these women are swiping, I mean, they're going at like a rapid rate, right? You need some picture that really stands out. Your first photo has to be on point, your best photo for her to like kind of stop, right? You need a photo that causes that pattern interrupt because most guys, they suck at dating apps. They don't know what they're doing. They're doing classic mirror selfies. So if there's anything I would change on this dude's profile to start, if this is his first photo, I would get rid of the sunglasses. And other than that, I think the style is decent. I actually think the background's pretty aesthetic. Those are my two fixes I would make for this profile. Do you got any input, Parth,
Yeah,
on this?
yeah. And I'm just going based off what I know. So if you want to push back, you should definitely
Yeah.
just be like, no, this guy's wrong. But I would go for a facial expression that was more neutral or happier looking. I really don't think having a serious tone to your aura is attractive to women. I mean, I'm not saying he looks grimacing or anything, but maybe a smile or something more light.
Yeah, that's a good point. He does look very serious.
You want to be fun and approachable, even in a picture.
At least like a light smile. You don't need like a cheesy grin, but like you can make a small smirk with
Oh
your
yeah,
mouth
never a
shut.
full smile. It's always just like a smirk,
Yeah. Never like
Smirk,
not like an
yeah,
angry face, but at the same time, you don't want like a full blown, like weird cheesy grin with your mouth open, you know? You need
yeah,
like a neutral, like in the middle type of
yeah,
vibe. But yeah, I mean, I think really if he just took the sunglasses off, and had a light
yeah,
smile, I think this would be solid number
yeah.
one.
And he's going
Yeah.
for like a cool guy vibe, which is cool. But you want to present more of a cool casual, not cool posed. Maybe
Yeah.
this is a bit posed, and you can
Yeah.
tell.
All right. So let's go and
We should we
review.
should we should talk about that prompt real quick. The prompt,
Oh, that's a good point.
the
Yeah, I
prompt
think
is
that's
re the
go
prompt
ahead.
is really good. Like, do you agree or disagree? That's one of the best prompts because it gives them like a very debatable topic. And you're the cutest one can work for a lot of people, but I don't think it works here, is my opinion. Unless
I think it's a horrible prompt, to be honest.
you mean the filler or like do you agree or disagree? Just that part.
No, 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 no. I like the do you agree or
Yeah,
disagree, but
I
I
like
think
that part too.
yeah, but I think what he
But
said was just weird. Like, what
yeah,
does that even mean?
you're the cutest. I'm not trying to you know, talk down to anyone's looks. That's not what I'm doing. But you're the cutest one only works if you're like a 9 out of 10 model. And you
Yeah.
don't want to you don't want to go base
Yeah.
you don't want to do like a physical based attribute here. You wanted to do something else. I don't really know. Maybe
I
Nair is
I
really
just I
good
just
at
think
this,
it's
but
I just think it's horrible wording. Like, do you agree or disagree that you're the cutest one of what? Like the cutest girl on dating? Like, it's just weird prompt in my opinion, but we can go ahead and I feel like the main focus, I mean, we could go through prompts, but the main focus honestly on
yeah,
dating apps is going to be the photos, but
yeah.
I think we could
Well,
change
you're
the
really
wording.
creative. You're really creative at this. So just since we're here, why don't you just fill it in? Maybe like iced coffee or croissant
Yeah.
or I don't know. You're good at this. Maybe you got something off the rip.
Yeah, I would
What would you
say
do?
I would female gaze the fuck out of this prompt. I'd be like, do you agree or disagree that it's okay to have iced coffees in the winter time?
Ah,
Boom.
perfect. See?
Yeah.
Done. Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty good at this. I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
I guess years of being like a F boy on dating apps helps.
yeah. And sometimes if the
Yeah.
conversation seems boring, that's almost good. Just like iced coffee is so mundane, but it's a great conversation.
Yeah,
Don't
like
try
women
to,
love iced coffee.
yeah, and don't
So
become esoterical or like deep meaning, or just pick something light, something easy.
yeah. All right. This next photo, my God. I mean, I could rant about everything that's wrong with this, but we could be here all night. But basically, guys, put in effort. No girl wants mirror selfies. This is like the most like uneffort picture. Like, the only thing that could make this worse is if he like had it zoomed in like in his bedroom. But guys, no mirror selfies. And for the love of God, this is a dating app profile, not a LinkedIn portrait shot of you wearing super fancy dressed up clothes. But the main issue with this is, you know, yeah, the mirror selfies, guys, they gotta go. They gotta go. You need to try. All right. You can't just put on a bunch of random clothes that you think looks good and then just start taking mirror selfies. And the
Yeah.
last thing wrong with this is sunglasses. You know, your first photo was sunglasses, this photo sunglasses. It's already been 2 photos where she has no idea what the hell you look like. So
Oh, I didn't
this
know it
is
was the
why
same
so
guy.
many guys fail. It's like not clear photos, lack of effort, mirror selfies, dressing too up. Yeah, so that's my thoughts. This photo's got to go. What are your
Yeah.
thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. No glasses, no mirror picture. Don't, I mean, it's possible that you can pull formal off, but I don't think, there's so many other great pictures that don't even go with formal attire. And back, I didn't even realize the last picture and this picture are the same guy. So if I couldn't even tell that was the same guy, then there's no way she can. And there's no,
Yeah, it's
you're
confusing
trying to
her.
present
She's like,
yourself. It's confusing. It doesn't even look like the same person.
yeah, it's like she's gonna be like, why is one picture like semi good and why is the other one just like a dorky like mirror selfie, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Immediate
Yeah.
filter. No, no, no mirrors
Yeah.
at all, ever. That's it.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we got next. All right, we got
This
a
kind of cool.
piano picture, but the thing is, I don't like the lighting on this because it's like you got some weird lighting on his face. I actually think this would have been solid if he just adjusted the lighting on it, in my opinion. Because it's like in the moment, a lot of women love music, but I think to make this better, he should have had this as a video or a video prompt of him
Oh
actually
yeah,
playing piano because that really provides the realness. But I think this is okay if you just adjusted the lighting. So
yeah. And again, I really like the together we could prompt, but explore cafes, I'm not feeling it either.
yeah, I think I feel like it's just too short, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like he should think of something more creative in terms of like a date idea other than,
Or just
explore cafe.
it's even it's even the wording. Even if you wanted to go to explore it, you could have said something like go to every cafe in the city.
Yeah, like just a
Yeah.
little bit.
Like
Um,
something that's almost like an objective, like a goal. Just exploring
yeah.
cafes. Yeah, wasn't it?
Yeah, I would change it. I would have been like, together we could
Oh,
explore the
wait,
city and
wait.
find the best chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah,
Something,
yeah.
right? Because
Something
women
like
love
that, or
baked
like
goods.
or get every Dan or find the best croissant in or find the best croissant in the city or something.
Yeah,
Like you're
because it just like
finding
adds
something, like a
more
scavenger
depth.
hunt. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Depth
Yeah,
is what's missing. Yeah.
yeah.
That's a good
I'm gonna
point.
get some water real quick. I'll be back in like a minute.
All
Well,
right.
good talk.
I got the string to myself. I don't even know what to talk about. Um, the exclamation mark and the question mark can work, but you really want to go light on the emojis and the overemphasis of words. Sometimes it comes off a bit effeminate.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
The
you heard that?
emojis
You heard all
and
that?
texting.
Yeah.
I want to avoid that. All right, let's see what he finishes off with. Oh, Jesus
Another
Christ.
mirror picture. Mirror again, throw it away.
Oh my God. You
Oh,
wanna see your feedback
what?
on the back to back to back selfies?
Yeah, what I think is happening here is he just needs to find a friend that's kind of on the same, you know, pursuit in life, and then hang out with him and take pictures together. I think he's off trying to do this by himself. I think that's why there's so many mirror pictures.
Yeah, and I
It's
say
really
this
hard
all
to
the
do by
time.
yourself.
You got to put in effort, whether it be having a friend, even paying a friend to like follow you around for a couple hours, or booking like a dating app photographer like myself. You could join my school community. I help you with this. Link in the description. But you need at the very least like try, like not like it's a piece of art at the end of the day. Like you have to put in effort, right? People I think they can just like take a bunch of photos. And this is the problem. A lot of people think when it comes to dating apps, they can just get out of bed, throw on an outfit, take a bunch of random photos around their house, and just hope for a miracle. But there's everything in life. If you want to be good
Yeah.
at it, you have to try.
Well, I don't even think it's maybe a lack of effort. I think it's don't try to do it alone. Like the lone wolf mentality is crap. I mean, if you want to
Yeah.
make it and do anything well in life, you got to find someone to do it with.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. I think that covers it all for this dude.
I'll say something positive though. Like, you know, there's a lot of potential here. It's not like he can definitely put a with the way he looks now and everything he has. Even the piano thing was really cool. It could easily go up and like on a scale of 10, go up like 3 points easily with a little bit
Oh
of
yeah.
professionalism. Like, you know, like this could work like with the right pictures and the right guidance. Like maybe he doesn't have a six pack abs, but like it could still work.
Yeah. I think
He's not super overweight or anything, you know?
yeah, he actually does have a lot of potential. Like, I think if he just tried, like we were talking about earlier, if he got a buddy, if he had better style, even too, because I feel like his style doesn't showcase a lot of sex appeal.
Yeah,
Better environments. Again, if he catered it again, like I was saying, all towards the female gaze and didn't
yeah.
got rid of the selfies, had a buddy take them with some solid posing and dope environments, I think he could do
Yeah.
very well.
And
So
dating apps are much harder than meeting a girl in real life for like because there's so many more skills you have to master. Good photography, good posing, good lighting, fashion, grooming. And if you're missing, there's like 8 elements. And if you're
body
missing
game. Yeah.
body gaming, and there's like 8 plus elements. And if you miss one of them, none of it works. So that's why
Yeah.
the school community is useful because you get feedback and um yeah, I
Like
mean,
there's
you
an
need all
entire
of it.
community section where you
Yeah,
can post your screenshots and I'll literally
yeah,
go in and review them. We have a model in there, an Indian model who reviews them, gives you looks maxing advice.
yeah,
Parth is in there too from time to time. Like there's other South Asian Casanovas in there. My network of South Asian Casanovas that can
yeah,
literally me and like three other people that could literally go in, review your profile, telling
yeah.
you what works, what doesn't. So again, if
Because
you're interested, just check out the
yeah,
link in the description.
because none of it individually is that hard. It's just complex because you have to stitch all the pieces of the puzzle together, and you can't miss one piece or none of it works.
Yeah. All right. I feel bad for keeping roasting this dude, but hey, gotta learn. Let's see some of the other
Why? It's free advice.
guys. Yeah. Was this the same dude?
I can't tell.
Hold on. No, I titled this person number two. All right. Can you see this picture clearly?
Yep.
All right. Um,
There's no
all right.
fashion,
So
sunglasses.
yeah. Go
Can't really
ahead.
see his whole body. Yeah, I would just say there's sunglasses. There's no, you can't tell what fashion's involved. All I really see is shorts and shoes. And you kind of want to show your full body, like even if you don't have body game, women want to see what you know what you look like. If it's confusing or it's unclear, they're moving on. The ocean's cool,
Yeah.
but you know, shows that you travel. But
Yeah, I think it's
yeah,
just like you're saying, it's like having your photo start off with sunglasses and then having like yeah, I mean honestly, it's just like it's like a
you
lack of
need
effort,
yeah,
honestly. I just
you
feel
need
like it's just
clarity.
yeah, there's like no sex appeal. That's the word I'm looking for. There's like no sex appeal to the photo, right? Because I
Yeah.
think people need to start thinking about the female lens of attraction, and they got to be like, okay, if I was a girl and I was swiping, would this photo cause a pattern interrupt in a competitive dating market as there is online? Would this be a typical photo for a girl to be like, oh shit, stop my left swiping pattern interrupt and swipe right? And clearly, right off the bat, I'd say no, nothing stands out in this sex appeal wise.
Was this the first picture?
I actually don't even think this is the
I don't
first
think it's the
picture.
first picture.
I
Yeah.
think I have these out of
Yeah.
order, but it doesn't
Yeah.
matter regardless for reviewing the photos. But
Yeah, and this is the first prompt. I would say I don't even like the template of the prompt. This year, I really want to. I don't like it. Like, who cares? They don't really care what you want to do.
yeah.
They don't give a fuck what you want to do,
Yeah,
probably.
these women are
Yeah,
savages, you
yeah.
know?
And
It's
and
like
even if you did fill this out properly, find a travel partner just sounds like you're too desperate.
yeah. Yeah.
You need to be like, it needs to emote like, oh, I'm just trying to have a good time and I'm living life. You're not looking for anybody. I mean, obviously you are, but you can't be like putting it out there like that.
Yeah. Well, regardless if they're looking for someone or just trying to build a rotation, it's like the same female nature principle. It's kind of just like find a travel partner. Like, what the hell? Like, it's
Yeah,
like, oh, I'm just on here to find a travel partner. Let's like get married now. Like, I don't know.
yeah.
It's
And
just
you might,
weird.
and I really don't even like putting anything about vacationing and travel. It attracts
It's
not
like
the right type of
simpage.
women.
Yeah.
It attracts the type of women that are just like, oh, you'll take me somewhere. Like, you don't
Yeah.
want to be that guy.
Yeah. Let's go through some of his other stuff. I actually think this is the
Yeah, it's not the
hold
first
on.
one either because there's
Yeah,
other
that I
prompts
don't think
about
that
it.
was the first one. Let me see. Definitely not that. Ah,
This one,
here's
this
where
was
it
the first
starts.
one. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So starting with his first pick. All right, right off the bat, I don't like it.
Sunglasses, both of
Yeah,
them.
say your thoughts.
No, it's not. There's sunglasses. There's a common theme where everyone's hiding their face. Women want to see your face. Stop
Oh,
hiding it.
yeah.
Like, and if you're not the best looking guy, it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, it does matter, but it's best to try to improve what you look like than try to hide it. Because anything that's unclear, they're gonna swipe right on because the, clarity is important. But they kind of look like they were fun pictures. At least look like you were having a good time and fun. So that's the positive side of things. I would say the fashion is just not there. The bottom
Yeah.
picture could be an okay-ish picture with a better like maybe like a better fitted t-shirt at least where like it's more revealing of your physique. Um, you're
Yeah,
wearing a
I just think
backpack.
it's
I don't like the backpack either.
yeah, I don't like it
Look like
either.
a school kid. I mean, not to be rude, sorry.
I don't care, man.
Um,
Just say your unfiltered thoughts so these guys
yeah,
can learn from their mistakes, you know?
yeah. And I've noticed a lot of these pictures I don't think are even meant for a hinge. I
They're
think
really not.
these pictures are uh, selected using the camera roll method, where you open up your photo app and scroll around and look for a picture that looks good. If your picture wasn't specifically taken just for you to put on Hinge, it's the wrong picture. It looks like he was on vacation. He thought the picture was nice. He didn't take this, like at least the second picture was just a vacation picture. He didn't take this picture just for Hinge. You can tell the
Yeah,
difference.
it's a weird like you were saying, I think he just went to his camera roll and he was just
Yeah,
like, "All right, let's see what the archives from 4 years ago have for me."
yeah.
And then
Never
he
use the
probably
cam.
just selected
Yeah,
it
never use the camera roll method. It's always a miss.
because you're gonna be like,
It's
you're
also
gonna
lazy.
spend time looking for a photo and then it's just not even a good photo. You know what I mean? It's just stupid. Yeah.
And they're never gonna be as good.
Yeah. My comments are pretty harsh. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like if I was a girl and I was looking at this, none of these top two picks that he has cause a pattern interrupt. Like we keep saying to guys, you can't have sunglass and hat photos,
Oh,
especially to
hat.
like
There's a hat
open
of
it
both
up.
pictures.
Yeah, like your first two
You're right.
photos, literally sunglass, hat, weird angles, weird posing. You're doing like the middle school pose that like the kids did back in the day. It's like you just look weird, right? You got a weird photo where you're like squatted down and like at an angle, like looking at the camera weird. It's just like you can't do that, you know? It's just so
Yeah,
bad.
that's a good
Yeah.
filter. If you would have taken this picture in high school, or you would have posed like that, then don't do it. Both of them you can like see yourself doing as a kid.
So yeah, I would start it off solid full body fashion shots where she can clearly see your figure, archetype, style, where it just looks like you put an effort, you know what I mean? As opposed to just like the slop right here. But
Yeah.
you
And
can go
and on the
to
and on the positive side of things, again, so much potential. He's not fat. He clearly is at
not,
least
yeah,
some physical potential. Like, like he works out a little bit, whatever, whatever. Like there was so much potential here.
100%. And it's
It's not, it's not
like
like you
when
have to
you
send him to
have
the
a
gym for 3 months or anything. You could get good pictures right now.
yeah, it's sad to see kind of because it's like you can't blame his physique. His physique is, I mean, at least from what I've seen with him clothed, he doesn't look overweight. He doesn't look out of shape. Like a lot of you guys have so much potential if you just put in the effort and tweaked like a few things, like your style, the way you're posing, having a
Yeah,
buddy take photos instead of just pulling shit out of your camera roll, not putting on sunglasses, not putting on a hat. Like
yeah.
there's
I mean,
so much potential.
yeah. I mean, we can't see it, but it looks like he has a good head of hair, so he should have showed it off. You know,
Yeah.
he has a really nice smile. I mean, that could have like that. That's not even fully leveraged because of all the other things that didn't that weren't put
Yeah.
together. Um, all we're saying is there's so much potential. He could have easily had a way better profile with what he looks right now.
Yeah. Let's go through what else. Let's see. Believe. Oh, okay. I think it goes. All right. We reviewed this one. This was his next. So then I believe it goes to this right here. Let's.
Yeah, that quote, it's too serious. Everything needs to be joyful and light. No one wants to read that.
Yeah.
And you have to think about word selection too. You don't want words like even if even if it's like a good thing, you don't want words like pain. And
Right.
your eyes don't even want to look at that. And I don't like the prompt either. A random fact that I love is it usually doesn't work out that well.
If I was a girl, I wouldn't even read the prompt. It just looks like I'm reading a paragraph. Like what?
It's too long.
Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And I know you're
Like,
trying to come off as maybe like a smart put together guy that is well read, but they just want to have fun. So
yeah, it just looks too,
be fun.
yeah, like it just looks too serious. Like the pain of today is nothing like this isn't a self-improvement dating app profile for men. It's cater again, female gaze.
Yeah.
As far as the photo, again, it's like I was saying earlier, it looks like something I would post on LinkedIn when I'm like trying to get network connections to like work at Booz Allen or Deloitte. That's just my thoughts on it. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I agree. It's really hard to, I've seen professional shots work out, but it's really hard to pull off. I don't think most people should attempt that.
Not
But
on
what
a
I would,
dating app. Yeah.
well, I've seen DA's one. That was pretty good. Um, but what is
What do you
positive here, I would try to recreate that smirk in other pictures. It's actually really good. Whatever that slight smile smirk you got going on, that in another better pose, better
Yep.
outfit, better
Yeah.
place. That is a really good, like, smirky smile.
Yeah, he
You,
does. I will say that too. He has a very good, like, natural smile. Like, for this, I wouldn't even use like Gemini or to like make it look like to fix the smile at all because some people just have a very good, like,
yeah,
natural smile where their face doesn't look tense. I think he actually has that very
yeah.
well. And
Yeah.
I actually think, like, I don't know if you could see it, but he does have a solid classic watch. It's the only thing that's throwing
I
me
can't see
off on
it.
this is it looks too like business oriented with the button up and the blazer.
Yeah.
And it's just not really a dope environment. It looks like I'm seeing a wall behind him. So what I would honestly do if he wants to make this like kind of more like bad boy F boy is have a dope environment like on a rooftop balcony or maybe like a restaurant, have some social proof in the back, unbutton the fuck out of this to showcase some sex appeal. And then maybe even take off this blazer so it doesn't look like a LinkedIn shot. That right there, and maybe lean back a bit, have like a glass of wine, boom, female gaze.
Yeah. Yeah. That the way you described it was perfect. It's almost like by looking on this picture, she's on a date with you.
Yeah, he's so
Right
close
now
to
it kind of
like
just looks
kind of
like you're just
nailing
staring
it.
her down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
He's
and
so close to that. Yeah.
yeah. And I also suspect this is the camera roll method too, but it's hard to know for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I figure he probably did that, but all
No, we
right.
found something positive. Good smirk.
Yeah. All right. That was his first. Let's see. No, that's the one we just
The one
reviewed.
right below that. That one.
Ah, okay. Here we go. Next.
Just
Let me
no,
minute maximize this.
just no all around. I don't, the smirk is weird. You look posed, like it looks uncomfortable. And I don't like the outfit.
It's kind of a
Background.
weird color scheme, eh? Like,
Yeah, yeah, the background. Yeah, you're right. That's what it is. It's like a bright green floral stuff and then red on the front. It doesn't really match.
yeah, I also don't like I don't know, something about I don't know how you feel about this style, but I hate guys who wear
Are those ripped
jeans with
jeans?
holes in them.
Oh yeah.
Like
I mean, it works on, it depends on the
like some people might be able to
height.
pull it
Yeah.
off, but I just hate this style. Like I hate holes on pants. It just looks like a homeless person, in my opinion. I know this is kind of controversial, but I would never buy pants with like holes and shit on them. It
Yeah.
just like why?
Yeah, I don't know,
um,
something about this picture. I'll just throw the whole picture away. It seems very hard to fix.
yeah, I think like
The background is
it's not
interesting.
the worst picture. I mean, in my opinion, it's not the worst picture because it's like he's not wearing sunglasses, but again, it's like he's wearing. It looks like he has like a digital watch, but it just. I like the background though. It's like kind of aesthetic. I think he could fix this a little bit with better style. I think the style is
I
what's
think it's a
throwing me
style,
off in
yeah.
this.
Yeah, me too. I
Yeah,
think that's what it is.
the
And and
style
and,
and like
and
he's
you gotta
making a
bring that
weird
smirk from,
face.
yeah, it's a weird face. You gotta bring the smirk from the other picture over here.
Yeah. If he just brought the smirk from like this smirk basically,
Oh yeah.
like
You know that.
and and that's the thing, like what you want to do is this I could tell he wasn't doing any like movement, right? I could tell he was just standing stationary. What I would do as like a photographer is have him walk up these stairs and as he's walking up like look a little bit to the left, tilt your head, slow steps up, play with like your jacket a little bit.
Yeah,
And
movement.
you're doing slow, subtle movements. And then every second, every couple seconds, your photographer is taking the photos. That is how you get that natural, not posed looking look. I know
Yeah.
Parth, you can attest to that because I
No,
put
true.
you
Yeah,
through the same
movement
thing.
in a picture and movement on a date. Movement is always the way to go. Just
Yeah,
it makes
like
everything seem
slow,
more
subtle
natural.
movements is
He's
how you
clearly
get
just standing there for the picture. It's
like
not
he's
movement. Yeah.
stationary, he looks stiff, he's standing there. I would have had him walk up the stairs slowly, tilt his head to the side, to the left, to the right as he's walking up, take
Yeah.
his hand out of his pocket, slide it back in, adjust the jacket. And while all those slow movements are happening, your photographer should be snapping away photo after photo after photo. And then out of that huge collection, you're bound to find one that looks unposed, relaxed, not stiff. That's how you do it. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, let's
All
move
right.
on.
Yeah, let's move on. All right. This dude, World Traveler JDH, says nice person profiles will always get next.
What does that mean?
I don't even know, bro. Speak English, guys. Come on. Come on now.
Does he want to go next?
Um, maybe.
I don't
But
know.
by the way, if you guys are coming in and you want a review, send it to southasianfit@gmail.com and I'll go ahead review it. Yeah.
Wait,
All
are there
right.
more
Let's go to
profiles to look at?
yeah, we got more that
Oh,
were
nice.
sent
That's kind of
in.
fun. I like this part.
Oh, reviewing people's profiles.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, how much have I learned? Oh,
You
yeah,
mean
yeah. Meaning if you look like a nice person, yeah.
oh yeah,
Totally
because
agree.
again, you want that bad boy, F boy vibe, not that like nice guy. I'll take you out to dinner and take you to Paris on a trip. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you also don't want to look serious. Never look serious.
Yeah, you don't want to be mean mugging male gaze, but you don't want to look like Mr. Mr. Simp, nice guy, bouquet, bend down on one knee, and not to shit on anyone who's planning to get married, but I mean, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with the next dude. All right. Dang, you guys
I
really,
want to,
really need help, but that's why we're here to help you out. All right, Parth,
yeah.
you want to start with your issues with this one?
Um, I can't, I don't know. I think I would you would have to like go to a stylist and get a better haircut. Um, I don't know. Yeah, that's, I don't know what to tell you. You go. It's not a good picture.
Yeah, you're like it's so bad that I don't even know what to say.
It looks
Yeah,
serious. It looks scary. Like I don't want to be in. I don't want
I
to
don't
be
want
in
to go
the
on a date
seat
with this
next to
guy if
you.
I was a
Like,
girl.
yeah, yeah. Like, would you want to be in the person sitting next to him right now? Probably not. You got to
No, dude
really,
looks like he'd kidnap some shit, like
yeah.
kidnap
You
the
really have to
chick or
like put
something.
yourself in that picture and like imagine what it would feel like. And this does not feel good.
Yeah, this was like my first issue is like one, why a selfie? Two, why in your car, bro? And three, come on, bro. Like, well, you look so fucking angry in this. Like, what girl is gonna like every girl on this planet would swipe
Yeah,
left on this photo? They'd be like, what the fuck? Left?
yeah. And like, and car pictures can work, but like this is just like and not to shit on your car. It just looks like a regular car. It doesn't even look like that. It doesn't, I think about the car looks fun. And if you're gonna take a
Yeah.
car picture, at least take the seatbelt off.
Yeah. And by the way, for those of you guys that end up watching this back, we're even though we come off as a bit harsh, at the end of the day, like we've earned our stripes, and this is just constructive criticism. Even though I mean, I'm a little bit less nice than Parth, but at the end of the day, like it's just me giving you my best take. Because at the end of the day, like if I nice guy pat you and say it's okay, buddy, like that's not gonna work. I'm just gonna give my raw, unfiltered take. And for this photo, like I was saying, I mean, it's like seatbelt, mirror selfie, bad environment, too serious. The
I don't
style
think,
looks insanely bad. There's no sex appeal. That right there is
yeah,
what 4 or 5 things wrong with it right off the bat.
yeah.
So
And I would say you don't want any pictures that look like a selfie. Zero.
yeah, it just lack of effort. So
I don't know. If you
yeah,
move from
World
NYC to
Traveler
Miami, you
JDH
better change up.
World
Uh,
Traveler JDH says if you move from New York City to Miami, you better change up. I mean, it doesn't
I mean,
matter where you live in the
yeah,
world. If
it
your
still
profile is
works.
not
Yeah,
catered towards the female gaze, you ain't gonna get shit.
yeah.
Yeah. All
You
right.
should elaborate. What's different about New York City than Miami? Maybe, what
I
would you
know
have to
from my
change?
experience of Miami, it's just like a whole nother ball game. But I
And
mean,
also,
it's just
I was talking
it's
about
the same
what World
principles, though.
Traveler JDH thought about why those two places were that different.
Yeah. Well, we should move on to
Oh
some of
yeah,
this other guy's stuff. All right. Picture number 2. He says something about teachers turning out to be the kindest, and then he has this weird photo right here.
yeah. No, you shouldn't be so in the prompt be so like uh, what's the right word? Like validating. The prompt should always be like like a debate, a contentious opinion, or you qualifying them. Um, don't be out here saying like teachers are the nicest people in the world. They're attracted to you qualifying them. It's like you're interviewing the right candidate. Don't advertise yourself to them.
Exactly. It's just a simpy prompt. I mean, I don't really
Um,
have much to say about it. Let's go on. God, okay.
the
The
picture
photo
maybe
is just
looks
so many things wrong with it.
it
You want
looks
to
like
go
it was
first?
trying. I would just say it looks like it was trying to be candid, but it looks very, very, very posed.
Yeah. It.
And it
you-
looks like it would be good for body game, but I don't think you have the physique for it yet.
in my opinion, it looks too posed. Something about
Sunglasses.
sunglasses tonight, man. Like everyone's like wearing sunglasses. It's
Yeah,
just
don't
like
hide your
what the
face. Yeah,
fuck.
never hide your face.
Yeah. Also, like you're talking about dogs. Why do you have a a eagle on your hand?
Well,
You
it's supposed
know,
to be a joke.
like what the? Because you use did you use this prompt? Because I feel like you could use this prompt with just a natural like dog photo, the
No, I
easy
don't.
female
I
gaze.
have the dog picture, but I don't really like advertising my dog.
Yeah.
I don't like leading with a dog. I mean, it does work, but I want to present more of myself personally.
Yeah, what I would do is have like a dog photo number 4 or 5 and use this prompt, but I
Yeah,
wouldn't lead with it.
yeah. I'm never
Um,
trying to like catfish anyone into liking a dog to like me. You know, that's it. Just I think it works, but like you want to lead with yourself.
yeah, for sure. World Traveler said the women play a different game, so you need to have to step it up. More energy is expected. What are your thoughts on this? Because I think it's female nature is always going to be female nature.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's any different. I mean, obviously the market, uh, if you compare like an urban city to somewhere that's rural, which is not this, Miami and New York are both urban cities, is going to be very different. Um,
Yeah, it's just that's why I don't know if you've heard of the passport bro movement, but I think all of it is just complete bullshit because
yeah,
the game doesn't change if you're overseas, you know?
yeah,
Because the top tier guys aren't stupid. They understand there's like feminine women overseas, but they're so you don't see them overseas because they're so good with women. They don't need to move. Like they get women, an abundance of women in the US. So it's like, what the hell is the point of me putting that energy and going overseas? And by the way, the ones that do move overseas, like you think they're not gonna add to your competition? Of course they are. In fact, if
yeah,
anything, they go overseas, they'll get on Hinge, they'll do cold approach, and it's over regardless. Like,
yeah. And beautiful women cluster in cities, so like you're not gonna want to go to Bumble, fuck, Idle, and try to find a girl. Like they're
yeah,
whether it's urban density Miami or urban density New York or urban density DC, it's the same.
yeah. Um, but see, he says New York City is dress down and casual. Miami is upbeat and energetic. Well, I haven't really been to New York, but I agree with the
W-
Miami.
We can experiment and just we can switch our locations to different New York one week and Miami another week and see if the results are that different. But I really don't think they would be. But
I can guarantee you they won't be.
but that's a cool thing about Hinge. I could just try it out next week and see.
Yeah, that's what's great about Hinge. It's the best dating app, and I mean, there's a reason why it's kind of like monopolized it because it's like one, it you can post videos, you can filter by race, ethnicity if you're into brown girls, and if you're if you're in a certain race, it's like the perfect dating app for like so many reasons. The thing we were talking about just now, the location filtering, right,
Yeah,
makes it really dope. But
yeah.
yeah,
But
man, back to I know we went off topic.
Yeah.
But back to
Oh yeah.
like this guy's photos. I mean, in my opinion, I mean, he looks like, I'll be honest, it looks kind of gay.
Oh, that's what I was
I
thinking
feel,
too.
yeah,
Look at
gives
his jeans in
gives off. I mean,
2K.
you're like, I'm not getting canceled. I'll let South Asian Fit get canceled.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but the outfit looks a bit
Yeah, yeah.
suspect.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I mean, I said it. It is what it is. I mean, I think that was the elephant in the room. In my opinion, it looks pretty gay because it's like you're doing kind of a weird pose. It's just like a weird. The way you have your hair slicked back and the pose you're doing, it just looks so feminine to me. And it's like there's nothing aesthetic about being in the middle of a desert, you know? Like, what the fuck? So,
No, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Any last
Beautiful. Yeah.
thoughts on this one? This
Nah.
photo?
I'm ready for the next one.
Yeah, let's go. All right. All
Oh,
right.
same guy?
Yeah, same dude.
Oh, see, he goes to the gym, so there's
Yeah.
potential here. This isn't the right tank top for sure. And you really can't see her whole body. Um, but like,
He
yeah, there's potential for a good physique shot here, with the right
there's
outfit
so
and the
much
right fashion.
potential. There's so much potential, and it's just like the way this photo's cropped really bugs me because you shouldn't have
A
like
bit tilted
this is
or
a
something, yeah.
photography thing that I learned, but you shouldn't have like all this space. It just like
Yeah.
makes the photo look uneven, and it also makes him look a lot shorter too. I think this is a cool aesthetic environment, though. I mean, there's waterfalls. I think he could have had a solid body game photo if this camera had better positioning. If he has body game, I think he could pull off a physique shot, take off the shirt, look a little bit to the side, do some posing. Because you're like in a waterfall, or it looks like you're in a waterfall with a lake, or maybe not. Maybe it's just like a place where that's like touristy. I don't know. But I think regardless, like what throws me off about this picture is there's so much potential for body game if you like just see more of the body because it like the cropping of this photo and the positioning of the photo in itself, it's like it makes him look a lot shorter. On top of, the weird like face directly in the camera, you should have like a mix, some of you looking to the side a little bit. You don't want this like weird, face looking directly in the camera. But I think if you just had a photo of himself showcasing the physique, better positioning of the camera where we could see his body, him kind of looking to the side, doing like a more natural pose, like those are some adjustments he should
Yeah.
make. But he has potential. Like I see a little bit of physique game. The photo has solid lighting too. The fashion, I never recommend wearing, bright colors like red and having a logo. That just doesn't look good in for like South Asian men. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this.
Yeah.
Potential is definitely there though.
And I would say this is also the camera roll method, which we talked about. Don't do that. And I think like your hairstyle could be more put together. Maybe your hair, maybe you don't even need a haircut. It does seem like you just rolled up to this picture and kind of looks a bit messy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean there's definitely a bit of looks maxing you gotta do on this, for sure.
But it wouldn't be hard.
It
That's
wouldn't be hard. Just gotta try.
yeah.
All right, let's see.
Now we're doing a skydiving picture. Zoom up a little bit.
Yeah, let's. This is the last photo he submitted in his sequence,
I know it
but
looks cool, but there's no sex appeal.
yeah. All right, World Traveler JDH says, "I'm a passport bro, and what you get is less BS, and they tend to be far less aggressive and treat you better."
Well, I can't argue with that. I've never been a passer, bro, so I can't debate something I've never done. But that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, they're more feminine overseas, but the thing is, like, I feel like if you were to try and bring one over to the US, like the habits of the West could easily spread.
Yeah.
Like,
And I'm
yeah,
not hating. I'm not
yeah, not
hating.
hating, but
But I just wouldn't be a passer, bro, just because of the time investment. I don't want to go to another country to look for a girl when
I like the digital
there's a
nomad
hundred.
lifestyle
Well, that's different.
aspect of it.
Well, that's different. Digital nomad is different from password, bro. Nomad, you're just living your life. Password, bro, is I think like you left the country just to go look for a girl. That's just too much
That's a good
work.
point.
There's 100
Yeah.
girls right next to me.
I mean, for me and you, it's kind of like we could just download Hinge or Bumble. It's kind of
We were
stupid.
talk we were talking the other day, like I don't even want to drive 30 minutes.
Yeah. He says women in Thailand are amazing to good men, respect chivalry. That's cool.
That is cool. Yeah, yeah. Fuck yeah.
But yeah, so going back to this dude's photo, I see what he's trying to do here. Like he's trying to show fun and a hobby. But the problem is it's not the most flattering angle of a photo to
Wait,
showcase fun.
I have a good answer. It
Go
does
for it.
show fun, but women don't care because they can't see themselves in that fun with you. I mean, they could be, skydiving, but this particular picture is just you having fun by yourself. Like if you're at a nice beach, they could be sitting next to you. If you're at a nice bar, they could be sitting next to you. They're not strapped to your back like on this picture. Like they're they're solipsist, so they need to see themselves in the picture. They can't see themselves in this picture.
Yeah.
That's a good word. Solipsism. Look it up.
Let's see. What do you see when do you just see black right now?
No, I still see the screenshot. Nothing's changed.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
I'm
read the
sorry. I'm
prompt.
just
I
playing
recently
around with this.
discovered that I like country music. Morgan Wallen has been my on my loop. That's actually not that. That's actually pretty good.
It's not a
I don't
bad
know.
prompt.
I don't know much about country, but women love country music. And if you like name called a person out, you could get a lot of interest, assuming that you're looking for some type of country girl.
I just think I don't know. This is my honest opinion. I just think it's too base. I like how it's a creative prompt. It's better. It's probably one of the better prompts we've seen tonight.
Yeah. But I would just try to shorten it up. You don't want too many words on anything. So same concept, but just get it more concise.
Yeah, I think what is it? Yeah, in my honest opinion, Wallen is just I mean, I know you don't know anything about country,
Oh,
but
you know
it's
this
just
guy?
like a
Morgan Wallace?
yeah, it's like
Oh,
a
Wallen?
basic country. It's like a
Uh,
basic country artist that like white chicks like. So I just
yeah,
think it's kind of like a prompt. Like I get what he's trying to do,
yeah.
but in terms of the
There's a
photo,
yeah.
which like it's just not a flattering activity photo. I think what he should have done, and I know they do this in damn, the questions are coming in. Where were you guys last week when it was dead? I guess the perks of showing up on time really help. But yeah, I think what could have helped this, and I know they do this at skydiving, is I believe you could take like a photo of you actually, or somebody takes a photo of you actually skydiving. I don't know. I think they do this. I think that shows a lot more realism in a world filled with like AI slop than just like a non-flattering photo of you, like just in the moment skydiving. Cause it's just kind of like, I don't know. This just looks like a weird, like, just, it doesn't like, even he doesn't look like he's having fun. He looks like he's like, oh my God, like this is the end of my life. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, that is the last of
Wait, can this guy
tonight.
come? Is this guy? Is it too late? Are you gonna close it up? This guy, World Travel, wants to come on. That'd be cool. Be fun.
Yeah, we can have him on. Let me drop the link in the chat and see if he's down to come on. World Traveler JDH. I'm gonna drop a link real quick and let's see if you want to come on. Uh, well, actually, I'm gonna post something. See if anybody else on wants to have their dating app profile reviewed. Give
Okay.
that like a minute, and if nobody else wants to, then we can have this dude come on if he's still around. So let me type this in. Send your dating app screenshots to this email for review.
But in terms of the password bro conversation, I see one comment about like, they tend to be far less aggressive and treat you better. I mean, I think it's about like, the quality. If you can attract a high volume of women where you live, then you can find plenty of women that are far less aggressive and treat you better right next to you without having to go too far.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't say just like all women in the West are very aggressive and don't treat you well. They just might be harder to find, but if you get hundreds of matches, which you could, then you could find them.
All right. So for any of you guys watching, I'm gonna be monitoring my YouTube account's email to see like if anybody else submits profiles, but we can continue the discussion and I'll like monitor every like I don't know, a couple minutes about if anyone submits their profile for a review. But to those of you guys watching whose profile I reviewed, thanks for submitting it. This is pretty fun. And if you're still watching, go ahead. You could submit your profiles to this email, cakesvelvet857@gmail.com, and we'll review them, tell you what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, what you can improve on. I'll be monitoring the inbox, see if anybody else submits anything. So yeah. But we can continue the conversation about the passport bro stuff. I'm gonna drop a link, so see if this guy wants to come on and stuff. Um cool. Let's see. He also said if you bring one back, you're an idiot. I think he's referring to the Thailand
Yeah,
thing.
I think he's right. I think if you displace the person anywhere, they'll adopt the culture of that area. So it doesn't really just because they're good over there doesn't mean they're good over where you live. I think it's totally right.
Yeah.
But I don't know
Okay.
anything about being a password bro, so I can't tell you.
All right, World Traveler JDH. I dropped the link if you want to come on and chat with us a bit.
Phone said something about social circle game with pre-selection picks and social proof.
Wait, let's see. Oh, oh shit. Okay, another comment. Let's see. What do you guys think? Like social circle game with pre-selection picks and social proof.
I really don't think you should have too many people in your pictures. I understand where you're going with for a social circle, but that's more of like an Instagram thing. Your Hinge profile should just be presenting yourself. You don't want any unclarity of like which guy am I dating, this one or that one. And you don't want to be mogged by some random other guy in a picture. And if you are better looking all your friends, that doesn't even make you look that good. It's like, why is this guy hanging with all these ugly people? Or like all these fat people or all these unattractive people that aren't even trying. So I think your Hinge profile should just be you and a dog.
Need the dog photo.
Yeah,
For
but and then you get social proof if your table, if you're like if you're getting a picture with food on the table and you have a drink in hand, it implies
And
there are
there's
other
like a
people
people in
there
the back too,
and
right?
people
In
in
your
the
photos
back.
and
Yeah, you're
stuff.
surrounded. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
another thing I like to do with like I was saying earlier, I really like the videos and video prompts, like having one or two. That's a great social proof in a world filled with AI slop everywhere. And now these weird AI apps, people having the ability to like not put in effort and just having an AI based photo. Nothing replaces the real video. I know I did it for your dating app profile with you at the arcade, but I always recommend having like one or two of those video prompts in there.
Yeah.
But all right, we got this guy James. James, before I add you to the stage, can you confirm you're 18 or older? I mean, I'm sure you are, but all right, dope. How's it going, man?
Hey, what up?
Going on, man?
What's up?
I was just kind of scrolling through, looking for stuff that kind of talk about similar subjects because I was I'm doing some writing right now. And I just wanted to just see what's on YouTube. I get material from YouTube sometimes, so
Cool. Yeah,
Are you an
man.
author? Like you write books and stuff?
I'm trying to
Or
write a book. I'm retired military.
oh wow, that's very
Nice.
cool. What's like the concept of your book?
Well, one is kind of like about me, and it is talking about dating, and it kind of goes into you know, it's how kids are raised, young men are raised in the United States to be respectable, chivalrous, and good men, but women are not. Women are not raised to be good girls and nice girls and
Yeah.
respectable to men. We're raised to be respectable to women, but women are not raised to be respectable to men. And it shows how the gradual stages of, dealing with this and how it becomes from a really good young man, really nice, and kind of dealing with women. It just turns into exactly what women really want. And it becomes, just like the worst. You ever see that, about that movie Gone with the Wind? And
Yeah,
it says,
yeah,
"Franklin,
yeah,
my dear, I don't give a damn." I
yeah,
have a very, very, very strategic and creative approach to something similar to that. But that ending will sum up exactly what I'm going to be writing about. And I got to tell you, it's not writing a book like that is hard, man. I thought it was easy because I'm so freaking creative.
yeah,
I get ideas like crazy. I used to work at an ad agency, and when they asked me to come up with ideas, I come up with like 1,000 of them. It's like so easy for me to do that. I said, when I decided to write a book, I was like, it's gonna be easy. So to type in, next thing I know, shit. I
yeah.
get
No,
up, I do something else, I try to draw because I draw too.
yeah,
Um, and I thought that would be easy, but it's hard. So everybody, when you sit down to write a book, make sure you're ready for, like, when you go to the gym, you're ready for that long day, like leg day. You know how you got to psych your
yeah,
mind up for leg day.
yeah,
When you
yeah,
sit down to
Yeah.
write your book, psych yourself up like that, and I guarantee you, man, you probably knock out 20 pages. Who
yeah,
knows? You knock
yeah,
out 20 pages in one sitting, you're gonna finish that book.
yeah.
Um,
Nice.
yeah,
Nice,
but
man.
I was I wanted I'm not gonna try to change you guys' subject because I do want to
No, no,
talk
no.
about
I
dating
was just, I
profiles.
was curious. How'd you find the channel? I guess you're just scrolling through YouTube. That's kind of
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, it chopped up, and I hit live because I know that live when people are on live, you tend to talk about things that's going on like right now,
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
you guys kind of hit on a couple things. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should engage. You guys seem pretty cool, so I thought I might come on and just say, let's chop it up.
yeah.
yeah, man.
And
Are you single by any chance or?
Yeah, currently seem because I'm just coming back. I was in Germany for a little while.
Nice, man.
I was
Because
doing a lot of
basically
traveling.
on this stream we were just reviewing dating app profiles.
Mhm.
Parth is in my school community. We're both guys who've crushed it with online dating. My YouTube channel, to give you the backstory, is helping brown guys with dating, self-improvement, online image, cold approach. Obviously, I mean, I'm gonna guess you're not South Asian, but it's cool to still have you on regardless.
Yeah.
If you want, if you're on online dating, we could review your profile, or are you doing pretty solid? You don't really need that.
I get it, and that's the other reason why I come on. I was like, oh, you guys are saying things that I do get. Um, but I'm my age is, and I don't like women my age. I like women who are a little younger. So I like women who are 30 and above. I'm 50 years old, guys.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ah, nice,
You
man.
you could make that work for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people tell me all the time, it's like, you look young, you should lie. I'm like, the kind of girls that I end up trying to make my girlfriend, if you lie to them and they catch you, you're done. They're gonna
Oh
dump
yeah,
you.
yeah,
You're gone. And there's none of this. Oh, well, you got guys that they lie to their girlfriend all the time. I said that is a completely different animal.
yeah,
You're not
yeah,
him, and you're
yeah,
not dating that girl, because girls like that, you have to be that kind of guy to get them. And if you're
yeah.
not that kind of guy, they'll sniff you out and dump you in a heartbeat. People
And
just
when
don't
you,
understand.
yeah, but
Yeah,
and also when you commit to the honesty, they almost respect it. Like just
you're
like
damn
this is
right
who
they
I
do.
am. Yeah,
You're damn right.
even if it's
I'm
unflattering, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I
yeah. I
always
mean,
say
like,
be transparent as possible and don't be ashamed of, your values. Never bow down and just, say things because you're afraid she's going to leave you. Say what's on your mind, say what's up, hobbies, share it, be transparent. And if she doesn't F with you, there's going to be a girl out there that does. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I think
you're right.
there's immense value in getting like a professional photo shoot. It'll only cost you like $200 maybe, and it will like level up your Hinge experience, your dating app experience way more than you expected it to.
Yeah. I remember I was hanging out in Turkey with a really popular YouTuber. You probably know of him before. And we every time we saw like a good setup with good lighting, we
Yeah.
whipped out our phones and started taking pictures. We didn't have to sit
Oh,
down. We was
okay.
like, we'll
Yeah.
do like that, like right there. Be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll go over there and you got a friend you can chop it up with.
Yeah.
Boom, take photos of each other.
Oh,
Like I remember this
absolutely.
guy. Yeah, I knew this guy. We were talking about a similar subject. It was about a year ago.
Yeah.
And he was saying like, he's like, man, I don't get online dating. I said some dudes get a lot of likes, they get a lot of swipe rights, and some dudes don't. And it's all about the photos because they don't know who you are. They're not really reading your profile. They're not
Yeah.
gonna read your profile until they swipe right and like your photos.
Yeah.
So I don't give a damn what you write on there. I don't care how amazing you are.
Yeah.
And in all that meaning, you might just say, "Oh yeah, I'm also a astronaut. I fly to the moon. I'm going to be flying to the moon," and that's like in there. But your profile photos better read that, and they go, "Oh wow," But
Yeah.
you need to. And this guy was talking it up. He's like, I had this photo. I was like, "Yeah, man, that's all right. Maybe we should take some. Maybe we should take some." It's like, "Yeah, man, we should probably get together." And I said, "All right, cool." And he was like, and I was like, "So what are what are you doing? Like, if you're not like, like clubbing and all the time, because I know you don't club. Like, if we was getting in that conversation." And he was like, "Well, my part time, I play the guitar. I'm trying to get some guys." I said, What? You play the
Yeah.
guitar?" I was
Guitar.
like, "Dude, that should be all of your photos."
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
like, "Dude,
Yeah.
you just get a gig somewhere, have a guy in the audience and snap your pictures." I'm like, "That is it." He's like, "You don't think that'd be lame?" I'm like, "How is that
Wow.
lame?
Yeah.
How can that possibly be lame?" And
That would be a
I mean,
really, no, I was like, that would
right,
be a really good video prompt too. Like you actually
Yeah.
playing. Oh my God.
right. I mean, you're killing it. Guys,
Killing it.
everybody who's watching,
Dude,
learn to play the guitar.
100%.
It's
Yeah.
it's a it's a cheat code.
Can he
Yeah.
sing?
There
Oh
was,
my! If he could sing like a nice
yeah.
slow song, you
Cheat
combine that with
code.
a physique shot, a
Yeah.
dog photo, and good fashion. Oh my! He's like female gaze maxing right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you sail, if you race sailboats, cheat code. You just, pitching the
Wait,
yeah,
I
I'm not.
raced sailboats and that one didn't work. They were like, they
It
don't
did
care.
how? Dude,
Uh, I really think
that's
they have to imagine themselves on that sailboat, and I don't think they care about racing. Like if it was like
well,
a
yeah,
nice
you got
cruising sailboat or leisurely time, like they want the fun. They want the fun aspect.
you're right. But I do know that that community does have some amazing women that follow it.
Interesting.
It
Maybe I should try
does.
that again.
I'm telling you right now, it does. There's a few outing kind of event. I mean, kind of activities that have a really amazing group of women who follow it. And everyone thought for a long time it was hiking, but it got overridden like a mother. You already know that.
Everyone does
Yeah.
that. There's
Yeah.
so many
Now
better
everyone,
ways.
it's like everyone thinks that if you get your smell good on, you get your hike clothes on, and you go out hiking, you look to the right, see a girl hiking, it's like, hey, and you meet. Nah, it's not anymore.
All
It's
right.
saturated.
Well, it's time for me
Yeah.
to start sailing again. I didn't know that.
Yeah, sailing, golf too. Believe it or not,
Oh
has a
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, golf.
Like
Of course,
pickleball.
basketball, but it's kind of
Yeah.
it's not exactly similar. It's not the basketball. I mean, it does work, but you're playing at a gym. They got to be
Yeah.
willing to just go over there and watch you. It doesn't really work as smooth as people want to think. It depends on where you are.
Yeah. And you also have
But
to be authentic about it. Like if you're just
right,
doing it for the picture, it's not gonna work. You have to
you
genuinely like
can't.
it.
Yeah, you better hope somebody else takes it and just be like, "Hey, that's a good picture, Mike. Could you send it to my phone?" I hope somebody
Yeah.
you getting dunked on. That's not gonna work.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
That's
photo
cool.
op you. They're like, yeah, and a dude that dunked on you, be like, yeah, send me that one too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I work with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get
But
dunked on in my own dating app profile.
Yeah.
yeah,
But
but yeah,
I
I know
really,
guys who race cars.
yeah.
Amazing following of
Yeah.
women that do that, and it's
Yeah.
okay to get into something because there's a lot of really available, amazing women that could
Yeah. It can be
possibly
both.
be a partner for you that follow it. It's
Yeah.
okay to even tell women that you did it because you wanted to meet women. It's all right because
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, high caliber women, they absolutely do all kinds of shit and
Yeah.
hope to meet that kind of men. Women that the thing that they say about women hanging out at Home Depot, yeah, they do it. They're doing it.
Yeah,
They're
okay,
looking
okay.
It's
for a
not
man
it's not a myth.
Yeah.
They're doing it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're looking for a man who's handy, has his shit
That's right.
together, masculine, like easy hack for them.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
But
if
I
you're
Hacks for
really, I
women are
really,
easy though.
you have it.
Hacks for women are easy because we show up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The
We
ratio's
show up,
kind of
and when we
skewed.
do show up, we're not bullshitting about it. It's like if
Yeah.
I'm at Home Depot, I'm not BSing.
Yeah.
Okay. If I go to a concert, you know, with my guys, like if all three of us, you know, we were friends, we went to a concert, we're not BSing. We're going to the
Yeah.
concert, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
we might hope to meet girls, but we're not really BSing. If we
Yeah.
go to if we're at a wedding, which is like the most incredible way to meet somebody, is at a
Yeah.
wedding. But
Yeah.
just don't go looking suspect. Don't look at
Yeah.
like, you know, don't go with the shades on, which don't just you're
Yeah.
part of the wedding. You're there because of the wedding.
Yeah.
And that's kind of goes in with the photos you guys were talking about, that
Yeah.
you look like you're trying too hard. Like me, I'm living in Vegas, and you get guys that come out there, they got the Gucci shoes, the Gucci belt,
No,
the
yeah,
Gucci
no.
shoes, and the
Right,
VIP, and they're thinking that I'm in VIP, I got the Gucci belt, and it matches with the Gucci sneakers, and I got the
Yeah.
Gucci shades, so obviously all the hot
Yeah.
girls are gonna come to me.
Yeah.
It's so
It
dumb.
never works
Nah.
that way.
Yeah,
You can make a Target outfit.
Never
if
ever
you
wear
wanted.
that logo stuff. Like, get rid of any logo stuff. Like, so stupid. You know, they think that
Stupid.
the Balenciagas or the Gucci is gonna impress the girls. Like, no, dude, it's the exact opposite. No logos, no like obnoxious writing on your
Right.
clothes. Yeah.
You want to know the
Use
best thing
color.
you can put on to look good? The gym.
No, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
All right. I told you how
Yeah.
old I was.
Yeah, you
You
can
know,
make
I'm
Target
fit.
workout. Yeah.
I'm fit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm fit. I got the abs. I'm fit, and I got the V.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and when I put on a pair of jeans, a good pair of jeans,
Yeah.
definitely go out and get a good pair of jeans. Yeah, we all know how hard it is to find like the perfect jean. So if
Oh,
you get
yeah.
a good pair of jeans, right, and you get a white t-shirt, the
Yeah.
right white t-shirt that hugs your body right, you can go all out on your shoes. You could do
Yeah.
Gucci shoes, Louis Vuitton shoes. You could do that because your jeans, your t-shirt, and everything fit right. You're nice and clean. You got your
Yeah.
smell good, right?
Yeah.
You're groomed right. You could, then
Yeah.
then your sneakers will compliment you. Louis Vuitton, Gucci, you can do that. Okay, with one little chain over, and you went all out on your watch. Now you smoothed it out. Now you even. Just don't do
Yeah.
no Gucci. Don't do the belt. Don't do the belt.
Yeah.
Do the nice belt that matches with the sneakers. Now you're complete. You can go all out on the suit. You can go all out on a watch. You can go all out on sneakers and your shoes. And your jeans. Just don't be too busy. No extra rhinestones. Like what are those jeans called that had the really busy pockets that they were
Oh, like the jeweled ones or something.
yeah, and you could go to Buckle to get them. What's the
Yeah.
name of them? Revival. Something
yeah.
Revival.
Yeah,
Something like
I
that.
don't know. I mean, I just tell guys to dark jeans, pair of chinos,
Yeah.
keep it simple. But you're right. I mean, that's the biggest basis of everything on dating apps and real life. It's just body game, body game, body game. Hit the
Mhm.
gym, get in phenomenal shape. Anything will look good on you. I mean, it's probably the basic. It's like the basic principle to anything in life, really. Like jobs, you'll respect the candidate who's in better shape over the fat ass who doesn't go to the gym any day of the week, you know?
Yeah.
It's like dating, it's always the guy that's in shape. And that's,
And
you know,
And it's
live
a lot
by.
easier than you think because you don't have to become an athlete. You can
Yeah.
just
No.
build the aesthetic muscles.
Exactly. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
think I go to the gym 5-6 times a week. I go to the gym
Nah.
2 to 3 times a week.
That's me too. That's us. I go twice a
2 or
week
3
for
times a
45
week.
minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not
I go
messing
3 times
around
a
when I'm
week.
in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
of
All
course.
right.
Yeah.
I'm not
exactly.
messing around.
I hate the
Yeah.
people who are just in there to be social the whole time. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
I'm just there to work
Oh,
out
God.
and get on with my day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
How about a guy who's in the gym for 2.5 hours checking out a girl? And after
Christ,
2.5 hours, he's not even sweating, hasn't done much in the gym, and then
yeah.
goes to try to talk to her. You think she didn't notice? Hot
Yeah.
women in gyms notice every single guy in the gym. She
Yeah.
sees what you're doing. She knows you're checking her out. and she knows you're gonna approach her like 20 to 30 minutes before you even do it.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
If
very
you think you're
detail
not that
oriented.
keen to it,
It's
I
the reason they dress like that. It's like they know
You-
what they're doing. Yeah.
I don't get mad when women dress like that. I want to
No,
see
I don't
curves.
care
I like
either.
seeing curves.
Yeah.
That's like when you go to a rave and you see a girl with just regular jeans and a t-shirt on, you get mad because you're like,
Yeah.
this is a rave. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You know what's up. But no,
Yeah.
I don't, I'm not the one of those guys who be like, oh my gosh, she came in, you can see her butt cheeks. I'm like, I'm a guy. That's all good. You know,
Yeah.
she's flexing.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
flexing. If a guy
Yeah.
can put on something in the gym that can give off that much sex appeal to women, you think we ain't gonna do it?
Yeah,
But we
exactly.
can't. There's nothing. We can't juice up. We can't do anything like that. You know,
Yeah.
we can't. You know, this. It's like either you look good or you don't.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly.
100%, man. Yeah.
But the other thing I kind of wanted to touch on is like when it comes to the passport bros, I've been to a lot of different countries, and dating profiles are seen very differently in countries. There's a lot of countries that you if you're seen on a dating profile, and a girl knows about it, you might get some negativity in there, like Germany.
Well, they
German
don't
girls
like
don't
that.
even like it. They don't like
if
it
you
when
Oh.
no, they don't like it. It just
Okay.
seems like because they feel that there's so many of them available. If you're a guy who will make a good boyfriend, you shouldn't have a problem finding a girl. That's how they think in Germany.
Yeah.
German women, like everywhere we look, we see beautiful women. And if you're available and you want a girlfriend, and if you're worthy, then why do you need a dating app? Why don't you just go out and ask someone out? You should get a phone number and start dating somebody.
I can see that.
Because they feel that guys have the upper hand. Because guys in Germany, they're spoiled. They don't care.
Are they
Yeah, I
outnumbered?
always
Are there
say you
more
should
men
be
than
able
women or
to-
something?
You guys talk at the same time. I didn't understand.
No, I always say that you should be able to do both the social skills, cold approach, and dating apps. I
believe that. Yeah.
always teach guys both of them. I teach them online game, online image. But the thing is, most guys are not in shape to like really have those points of leverage to help them. So that's why I still help them. But that's why I start most guys out on like cold approach and social skills, because anybody can do that, even if you're not in like the best of shape. So while you work on yourself and build a better physique, you should also be working on your social skills. And then, 3 months, 4 months down the road, for most, Indian guys, right? They're just like skinny fat, not that hard to lose it off in just 3 to 4 months. At that point in time, not only are your social skills on point, your physique's on point, then you can utilize dating apps. So I always say use both methods: daytime, meeting women out, cold approach, and then use dating apps. But no, it is interesting because I have a theory. You can feel free to push back on it if you want, but a lot of women, from my experience, at least, they'll say things like how, oh, we don't want to use dating apps. We don't like it when guys are on dating apps. But the funny part about that is in the modern day era, I feel like they're all on dating apps, at least one or two of them Hinge. They're all on Instagram. They love the attention. They love the DMs. They love the competition. Like I've met so many women in my life that are like, oh, I would never go on a dating app, that I've met through, say, cold approach. Couple months later, I'm like, oh, okay, this is interesting. This is the same chick who I met at the grocery store. She's on a fucking dating app. Girls at the gym, you would think that they're, more wholesome, self-improvement. No, they're not going to use a dating app and do online. They like meeting people in person, right? Nope. A couple days later, dating app. So I always say, online game, online presentation, easy go-to if you're in shape, have your stuff together, and, supplementing it with, of course, social skills and cold approach and all that. But that's just my take. I mean,
it's a common adage. Like
I've always wondered, because one thing about me is I absolutely love Indian women. And it seems to me, and I know Indian guys, every time I tell them that, they look at me crazy, like, why? I'm like, you women are beautiful.
Yeah.
There's two things. One, they're beautiful, but you say, well, yeah, but there's other women that are beautiful too. But what? For me, I know you're you're gonna beat me up on this. It seems like a lot of them that I meet that are beautiful, it's like they don't try to lead with their beauty; they lead with their personalities, and I kind of like that. Now I know
Yeah,
all Indian women are not like that. I know there's
sure.
some Indian women that are no different than the Valley girls up in LA. You know, they get a modeling job or something like that, or on OnlyFans or something like that. They get the attention and they just completely change in the American state. But I think I've seen a lot of that when I've been traveling. Because it seems like every country I go to, you know, I cross Indian women because I seek them out. I love brown
Hmm.
girls. I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
brown girls. I always have and always will. And it seemed like we kind of meshed together a little bit pretty well. And I don't know if you've met brown girl personalities in states like cities like San Francisco and Seattle, but they're very different than the ones you meet in LA and New York. Have you ever
Mm.
met brown girls from San Francisco or Seattle? They're very different.
I am going to San Francisco in 6 days, so I'll let
Well,
you
I
know.
I cannot wait. I'm gonna be seeing your videos. I'm gonna watch you guys to see
Yeah,
what you say about the brown girls in San Francisco. I can't wait to see that video. And do me a favor. Do me a favor, since a new fan of your, be very
yeah,
thorough about getting as much out of them as you possibly can, so you can really paint an amazing picture, so that you can come on and say, "All right, guys, yeah, remember the video we did last time? All right, here's my state."
yeah.
I'm telling you, they're gonna be very different. They're very
Have you
different.
heard have you heard about the San Francisco 49ers? Like the okay, okay. Now you know what that is?
Yeah, I mean, it's about gold diggers, right?
Yeah, no, it's like no, it's about like San Francisco is like so populated with like really wealthy Silicon Valley guys. And there's a bunch of like Asian fours that are acting like nines and just like completely spoiled.
Oh, well, you know what? I did. You want to know why I never really didn't really put too much into it, is because you have so much exposed to you out there
Yeah,
that you're not, if you if you are the type of guy who can get a decent girl, you can get
yeah,
a girl, right?
yeah.
You're not going to feel like you have competition because it's not in your
Oh
face.
yeah,
Like
I
when you
totally
go to a
agree.
club,
Yeah,
when you go to a
yeah,
club, everyone is like, they could be they got girls,
yeah,
okay, but they're so competitive and so butthurt and so beta that they
yeah,
still got to come over there and hate on you so that you can get. I was like, we want all of them. We
yeah,
don't want to deal with any kind of competition. You're going to come over there and mess up your game and hate on you because we got the numbers and just ruin it for you. Say that no matter what, every time we come to the club, the game is for us. Even though they have hot, amazing girl that you would probably end up marrying, they're
yeah,
so dead set on it. These
yeah,
guys right here, you can almost just kind of wait until they screw it up and then just
yeah,
be the hero and save their girl away from them and snatch
yeah,
her up.
yeah,
I'm serious. And it's like the nightclubs are filled with them. That's why I say when you go to nightclubs, just don't go to meet girls. Just have fun and enjoy it. And if
yeah,
you meet a girl organically, just say, okay, I got your number, you got mine. I'm out. All
yeah.
right. But if you go to the club in the hopes to meet a girl that you're going to start dating, you're asking for it.
Yeah,
You're asking for it. But San Francisco, I mean, the attention of the quality of women, brown girls that I was getting from, I was liking it out there, but it's freaking expensive. My money is good. I make good money, but man,
yeah,
I
yeah.
like
shoot,
the
bro.
brown girls in LA. Like I tested some
Okay.
of these dating apps in Hinge and I switched my location to LA. I actually did a YouTube video on it. I changed my location on Hinge to LA and I was getting lit. I was surprised how many attractive brown girls there are in California. I was like,
Yes.
holy shit, what the hell are they feeding them right down there, you know? But
Oh, and
Oh,
if you go to
yeah.
LA, do stop in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Mm.
Scottsdale,
I say
Arizona.
no more.
Yeah, and I can't speak to
Damn.
outside of the US, but I think the world is getting so globalized. I haven't really seen much of a significant personality difference from West Coast to East Coast in terms of brown girls. I
I
feel
do.
like, yeah, yeah, maybe I'm just not experienced enough. I just stay on the East Coast. Like,
Well, I mean,
what personality differences are you seeing? Like,
all
they're
right, give
just,
me two states. Give me two states. Give me two cities.
we'll just do two,
I lived in 15 different states, by the way. So give me two.
All right,
the
let's do
Washington, D.C. area and San Diego. I know those two.
Washington, D.C. and San Diego.
Yeah, I know those two.
DC women will challenge your intellect. San Diego women won't. San
Mm,
Diego women need to be entertained. You need to
yeah,
have game, and you need to have a sense of alphaness in your approach to get them. And
yeah,
they're always, always looking to level up on you. They can't
yeah,
help themselves. Even if you lay it, all right?
yeah,
Once you lay it, we all know that your I guess your territory becomes a lot more sustainable to
yeah,
keep the girl.
yeah,
That's true.
Sure.
DC women are not exactly going to do that. Once they got someone, they're moving so much that
yeah,
they're not necessarily going to just keep trying to level up on you because
yeah,
it takes too much. But they will if something amazing, better than you comes along. You have to have this to get those women.
yeah.
They don't like stupid men.
Oh yeah, no, they're very
But
pretentious, career-oriented girls.
That's
They're
right.
just yeah.
San
but that
Diego
would
women
be
kind of like
California is more
stupid
the
men.
chill vibe, having
but that would
fun.
just be
DC is
like a
like
general woman thing,
intellect.
right? It's not brown specific. Like any woman from DC versus any woman from San Diego, like there's nothing unique
Yeah,
about
from
brown
what
women.
I've seen. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
I
just
think
haven't
hot.
seen anything super unique about brown women that like differentiates them from all other sorts of women. I know there's cultural differences and whatnot, but
Well, other thing about I'm just because I'm black and brown. Black and brown men, we always had that wonder. I mean, are you gonna level up on me with just a regular swanky white guy? I'm not trying to throw race into it, but
yeah,
that's
that's
always a
fine.
wonder.
Yeah, we talk about race all the
yeah,
time. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean I mean that's true. It's like you got
the
to
factor
wonder:
for
are
sure.
you
Yeah.
gassed up about this white guy stuff? If she's a little gassed up, then you just keep taking what you want from her. As soon as you realize that she's starting to venture away from you, just push her away.
yeah,
You know, and
yeah,
that's
yeah,
just the
I agree.
reality.
I
Because
mean,
Yeah,
the
something I always say, and now you guys can put this on a t-shirt if you like. No product in human history has been more uplifted and glorified as much as the white man's face. And no
yeah,
product in human history has been crapped on and shitted on as much as the black man's face. And
yeah,
unfortunately, you guys got to come with us
yeah.
because that's just how it works. Um,
But
and
can
that's
can I
just
interrupt you there?
no, sure, jump
Like
on it.
we get that all the time because brown guys are always complaining it's so much harder. But our response to that has always been if it's harder, good. Then like if you're a white guy and you get pretty good results by being average, you're never gonna become above average. Like I never would have got chiseled six pack abs and big arms and tried so hard if it wasn't harder. And I like being me now. Like I would have I preferred that it was almost hard because I became so much better than I would have if it had been easy.
Yeah. I love my muscles.
Yeah, I like them.
I'm gonna
It's
have
fun.
them for a long time.
Yeah,
And right now, and I tell people, and that was like, well, you're not gonna be able to keep going to the gym. I was like, you have no idea. I feel like I'm 18.
yeah,
All right. I don't
agree.
feel groggy. My joints
yeah,
are exactly the same as when I was like 21, 22 years old. I feel the same. And well, my energy, that I need more, I need a little more sleep than before, but it's not really
yeah,
that big of a deal. As long as I get to sleep, my body's like, yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So when you come,
I'm,
yeah, and
yeah,
so
go
when
ahead.
you compare yourself to like my age or your age to an average white guy, there's no competition. Like they're just
Right.
average.
Yeah.
Like
And they don't have to
like
do anything. And I've
yeah,
heard women are starting to admit this about what's going on in their brain about white guys. It's like this is
yeah,
no shade toward white guys. And I've talked to white guys about this and they say, yeah, sometimes we have to admit a step back. It's like, yo, this shit is kind of creepy. It's like, and they're looking at the guy that she's looking at the white guy and they're looking at the black or brown guy. That's like, you think I'm better than him? I've had conversation with these guys about
yeah,
this.
yeah,
And the
yeah,
ones that noticed it are the ones that got their girl and they're not looking anymore. That's when they really notice. They go,
yeah,
well, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
yeah,
But it's all right. Look, if you're getting the attention, find your girl, marry up, have kids, start a family, and be a decent citizen in
yeah,
society. It's all good.
Yeah.
But at the same time, uh, do not, I tell women this, do not assume that the reason why you're choosing that guy because he's better and he's got better game, because that's not always going to be the case. And I've seen the conversations, I've heard the conversations just out of curiosity when I really started to notice this. And I didn't really notice it because when I was in my 20s and like early 30s, I really did get a lot of women, and it really wasn't that hard for me. It
Yeah.
wasn't at all.
Yeah.
And I had a really carefree FU kind of personality when I was younger that I don't have now because I'm just too mature. You know, it
Yeah.
just I can't go there anymore mentally. It's
Yeah.
too alien to me, and it kind of defeats the purpose of who I am as a person, you know, right now. And I'm always thinking like about like just get rich schemes and when I get rich schemes, great
Yeah.
ideas and
Yeah.
writing books and doing all this stuff right there. I'm not gonna stoop that low just to get girls' attention.
Yeah.
But you know what I noticed is that you know, as my younger years, that when I was kind of looking at women like just objects, they reciprocated better. And now that I gotten older and I started to recognize that, you know, now I want a girlfriend, I started
Yeah.
to become more mature about it and started to
Mhm.
talk to him like, you know, I'm really trying to be respectful. Things started to change a little bit. And when I noticed something, I was like, you know, I'm realizing that these really low level dudes are getting girls. Like, you know, it's the white guys that are getting this. And I
Mhm.
started to notice it more and more and more and more in Connecticut. I was, you know, where I was growing up. And I
Yeah.
went back to Connecticut after the military to go to school.
Yeah.
But everybody dates everybody in Southern Connecticut. You
Okay.
know, you just,
Yeah,
if you,
with white guys, like you're saying, and I say this in my videos all the time, the world is always going to revolve around Eurocentric standards. And obviously they have it easy, especially in the West. Like you'll see, I mean, you know this, you'll see mid white guys with like very cute sixes and sevens, and you're sitting there sometimes thinking like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
you're like, this guy has a skinny physique or he's skinny fat. He didn't have to put in as much work as, you know, an ethnic guy like one of us. And
Yeah.
then
right,
you're just like, what the hell? Like, how's this
Yeah.
right,
possible? And it really goes back to how the world revolves around Eurocentric standards. But then again, it's like the mindset thing, right? It's a good thing if you really think about it, because if it wasn't difficult, I probably would not be where I am right now with like my physique and the effort I've had to put in if I was a white dude who was just average, didn't have to do anything. Like I
Yeah.
have white friends and I look at them and they're just like have let themselves go. They're like all cucked to like the wrong type of girl because they didn't vet very hard. They're just like, oh, she's attractive. They settle down. It's just a lot of laziness with like the average white guy. And every time, you know, I see like a black dude who's like, you know, our age, young, most of the time he's ripped. Same thing with like, you know, Indian guy. Well, maybe not so much Indian guys, but the
No.
ones that do take care of themselves, right? It's like they're like me in part. They're like ripped and shaped, right?
right,
So it's like you see even with Asians too, when you see a lot of ethnic people like that take care of himself, like you can tell like he knows what's up. He knows that he had to work a lot hard. He probably worked a lot harder than his like white counterpart. And you know, and
right.
it's a good thing because it's like every time you see a minority who has this shit together, like he knows what's up, you know, when it comes to like modern day dating and stuff. But going back to, you know, subject of white people, like, yeah, white privilege in America, Canada, the West, 100% exists. They do have it
Mhm.
easier, but at the same time, it's
Right,
like, you know, you can sit there and complain and bitch about it, or you can accept the facts for what it is, you know, mind your own life and accept the challenge, step up to the
yeah,
plate and become the best possible version of yourself as an Indian
true,
guy. And that's what I try to preach to other South Asian guys on my channel. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's harder, but that's a good thing, right? It's a
Mhm.
good thing that it's hard, because if it's not hard, you're just going to end up mediocre like one of these white dudes. So,
yeah,
And wait, and I would argue in 2026, it's not even hard with the right guidance. People are trying so little, just getting to the top 10, 5% has never been easier. Like most people are just obese and overweight. Just it's just so easy to be better than everyone else. Like you don't even try that
yeah.
hard.
I'm
Yeah, I
like so much
tell
more
like
fit than so
everyone
many
who
guys in the gym, man.
Huh?
I tell everybody who follows my channel that if they just autistically just shut up and listen to everything that I tell them to do, their life would improve 10x, 20x than what it is right now. I don't know, for at least a lot of South Asian guys, I think there's a lot of that like stinginess and cultural bias that they might have gotten from their parents, right? Where they think they might know better. They're too scared to spend money on, a course or a mentorship or even like a dating app photo shoot because they think that they either know better or they think it might be a waste of money, or they even think like going to a better gym or investing in like a trainer might not be worth it because they're scared to lose even that last dollar. But the truth is, in life is like you have to invest in mentors. You got to invest, and don't even think of it as losing money. Think of it as money that you're putting into yourself to make yourself better. That's what I like try to tell people. But with Indian culture, I don't know how it is with African American Black culture, but with Indians, I think it's the stinginess and like a lot of the ego that kind of gets in their way. But
We
Yeah.
we deal with we challenge each other. We feel challenged by each other a lot. We bump heads with each other a lot. And we have a problem with seeing another one of us do well. And there's a thing,
Mm.
I'm just gonna put you onto this. A Black person like me, you see my character and my demeanor, and you get the thug dude like, yo, what up, my dude? We can't get along with each other. And here's the reason why. Somebody who's a thug in their hood, in the hood, right?
Yeah.
I'm also from the hood. I'm from the same neighborhood, but I have 2 master's degrees. I'm retired military,
Yeah.
and I'm doing very well for myself.
Yeah.
I'm in great shape. I'm very healthy, and I have a life. I don't have no baby mamas. I don't have no drama, and I've never been to prison, nor do I have any intentions on ever going. I'm never going to go to prison.
Yeah.
Okay. If I go to the hood and we both stand next to each other, everybody on the outside will look at him and be like, well, he's successful and stuff like that. How come you not? They feel that. So they got to make sure that they do something about you, because then everyone's going to look at them as like this big dumb ogre, and they can't get any respect.
Yeah.
As long as they're only surrounded by hood people, they don't have to worry about that, because they're just like, well, they're only like that because they're in the hood, which is bullshit. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the analogy. Now, if you go to, that's why when you see a Black person around a hood Black person and we're speaking intelligent and speaking, they get mad and they want to kill us. That's what that's about, because we make them feel inferior. We make them feel less. We make them feel dumb and irrelevant. And they don't like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same when you get a nerdy Harvard grad, get around a bunch of rednecks and say, pardon me, could you pass that over there? Those rednecks are going to want to kill you.
Yeah. Totally.
Okay.
I see that.
They're going to want to kill you. And they're going to be like, well, who in the hell is this Harvard grad? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same. It's the same. Or if you get something you don't know about in the Spanish world, the Latin world, if you get someone from Spain. I learned about this as a little kid because I lived next to people who were from Puerto Rico, Cuba, and Spain. In my little building in Bridgeport, Connecticut, in my little building. Everyone was around everybody where I grew up. I was kind of a little blessed with that. And I remember when she was standing next to me, she was like 4 or 5 years older than me. Really cute Spanish girl. And I was like, and this family over there was Cuban and Puerto Rican. It was like the mix, and they would start talking. I looked at her, I was like, do you understand them? She looked at me, she's like, yeah, but they speak it fucked up. Because she speaks proper Spanish and they don't, And when and growing up, she would always talk about everyone that she speaks to in Spanish, they think she's talking down to them.
Yeah.
Because he's speaking proper Spanish and they're speaking broken Spanish. And they would try to say she's uppity And that's like
Yeah.
that's always been the case throughout the Latin world. People from Spain and parts of Latin America, like in Colombia, they speak a little more. They speak more like the way they speak in Spanish in Spain.
Yeah.
So people from Colombia, they come here and they'll feel like, because it's like a more urban style of speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
More people
Yeah.
want to speak like they speak as Puerto Rican because it's the entertainment capital. You know, most of the
Yeah.
music
Yeah.
comes from like Puerto Ricans and everything. So people want to speak like that. But
Yeah.
that's something that's you know, cultural dynamics that, you know, we have to deal with, as you know. So just so you know,
Yeah.
long drive way to break it down, but um in a dating game, they're the ones who get a lot of the girls in the hood if you're dumb like
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
And so you got a lot of young kids that are growing up, well, I want to be like them. I want to aspire
Yeah.
to that.
Well, to them,
And that's why you
they're
get them
successful, you know?
right. So they grow up getting confused, and women are like,
Yeah.
they get mad, they'll date those kind of raggedy guys. And when we all grown up, right, we never dated you ladies. We're not the ones who dated you. If you, all this anger you have from all the crap dudes you dated, we're not the ones who did it. And that's true in all races.
Yeah.
You know, those kind of guys are the ones who pissed you off and threw you for a loop. So all the man hate comes from that. So you get guys who got their stuff together.
Yeah.
They'll come to you and we're like, we need to learn from you guys with the game, you know, so that we can take those good pieces and put them
Yeah.
with our good person and get the girl without being a piece of
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah.
And girls are like, we're trying to sniff out the good guy in you. And they don't even
Yeah.
realize that they're actually trying to sniff out the decent guy in me. And that's what they're going to reject. But they're going to pretend that they're rejecting the bad boy traits that you have.
Yeah.
And we men have to navigate through all of that shit.
Yeah. Well, for like, I know you're a bit older than us, but whatever. I think it still applies. It's kind of the tough part it's hard just accepting being exclusive with one girl nowadays because you spent your whole life just leveling up to get the girl. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I just spent all this time. I don't want to just pick one now.
The
But
best state
there
of
is
mind to
hope.
be in.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
is hope for the future though, because we had to learn this information slowly over time. But I see a lot of people in high school that they just have all this information now. They don't have to like be be the good guy, nice guy for their whole life, and then pick parts of the bad guy and the fuck boy and adopt it later in
True.
life. They can just
They can
be
kind of
they could be all of it today now. Yeah.
yeah. It back in the early 2000s, you
Yeah.
know, I go back that far. They had this thing. It was called The Game, and they
Hmm.
were talking about, you know, Mystery and all those guys. I know you know about those guys.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Those guys who go back then. It was a huge, massive learning phase for men about women,
yeah.
and we were learning about stuff that we couldn't even fathom. And that was when guys really step back and say, "Oh, so that's what the mystery was all about." They actually liked the bad boys,
Yeah.
and they liked the guys who were all this stuff that we were learning from all these guys who were part of the game. And we were, it was blew up. We couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And one woman who kind of exposed it, and she was kind of part of it. Nora Vincent, you know about her?
I've never heard of her.
Nora Vincent was a woman who actually had just enough features. She was an attractive woman, but she
Yeah.
had just enough features to throw on a little something and actually be accepted and seen as a man.
Oh,
And she went out and she did a lot of dating. And
yeah.
when she got back, she
Didn't
said, I owe men an apology.
didn't she
Damn.
like offer herself, or is that the
She
same
did.
woman?
It
Yeah, it
wasn't,
was
yeah,
so
it was
hard
the same
being a
woman.
man.
She did kill
Yeah,
herself. And people were trying to say that
I've
it
heard of
wasn't a
this.
connection, but it absolutely
Yeah,
was.
yeah,
And what happened was she couldn't get over the traumatic
yeah,
disruption of her natural being. She
yeah,
couldn't get over it. It was too much for her.
yeah.
She just Basically, at the end of the day, she wasn't built for it.
Yeah, no.
And
Yeah.
women are not
Yeah, you gotta
built
be built
for
for it. Yeah.
when women aren't built. I keep telling women all the time, you keep talking about how even you're men, you don't want no part of our world. You're
It's
not
not
built
even,
for it.
and it's not even physical. It's like the amount of L's you will take repeatedly for a long time.
Yeah, they can't put
Like,
up with it.
yeah, like the
Yeah.
amount of
They're
times
too
I told,
emotional for that.
yeah, the amount of times like I told Nara, I'm just gonna take a week off, bro. I'm tired, and he was like, "No, just go on one, just do one more." Like,
Right.
just
And
do
not
one
only
more.
that, you got men who put up with the nagging, put up with constantly to stay leveled up on your
Yeah,
toes, working down to the bone all the way up until you're half dead, being
yeah,
the person that does all the work and still come home and still got to stay in shape, still discipline the kids, still keep the wife happy all of our lives, and they got
yeah,
no problem with it. I'm
yeah.
like,
Not even
you can't
complaining.
do that, nor do you
Yeah,
want to.
yeah. No, that's so true. Not even a complaint. Just like, all right, this is what it is. Let's go.
I
This is
mean,
cool though. I know I do gotta go to bed though in like 5
me
minutes,
too.
but appreciate you
Oh yeah, this
coming
is really
on,
fun.
man.
What was your name
Absolutely,
again?
man. James.
James. All
James.
right, nice
Okay.
to meet you. This was
I do
fun.
want to say,
Yeah,
I know you said you were writing a book. I wrote a book. It's called South Asian Casanova. If you want to, it's on Amazon. It's a lot about dating for South Asian men. So yeah, if you're interested,
absolutely, man. I'll definitely check it out.
yeah,
Yeah,
You
South
should
Asian.
have you narrated it for an audiobook yet?
No, there's the ebook and the paperback. I haven't done a narration of
audiobook would
it.
be
I
cool,
highly
man.
I
That'd be
highly
cool.
recommend you narrate it for the audiobook. I recommend it. I recommend it big time. But
Check it
I'll
out.
check you guys out, man. Peace
Yeah,
out.
nice meeting you, bro.
You too,
Yeah.
man.
Peace. Let me see if
Well, I'm gonna
that was
log out soon
interesting.
too. No, that was really fun. I
Yeah.
don't.
Well,
He
anyways,
wasn't World Traveler, but he was fun. Or maybe he was
yeah.
World Traveler.
Well, anyways, this is a fun stream. Gave you guys good 2 hours. Me and Parth breaking down subscribers, dating app profiles, and chatting with the
Yeah,
cool dude randomly at the end. But that's kind of
yeah.
cool. So hope you
And I
guys
really,
learned a lot from this.
yeah. And I just had one final piece. Sorry. I really liked how James, right in the beginning, said, "We're not hating on anyone. We're just being realistic. There's no woman hate. We're just talking about how to level up as a man, as yourself. We're not, we're not bringing anybody down. It just
Yeah.
get better." I
Yeah.
like that. I like how that's what he noticed in the beginning.
I agree, man. Well,
No hate.
anyways, thank you guys for coming on, tuning in. It was a pleasure reviewing your guys' profiles. If you want better results, you want results like me and Parth, and you're struggling with your dating life, struggling getting more matches on dating apps, check out my school community. The link is in the description. Great stream tonight. Like and subscribe. Drop a comment below. Gonna probably be doing something similar to this in about 2 weeks again, reviewing dating app profiles. So throughout the course of time, submit your profiles to my email, southasianfit@gmail.com. Do another stream, probably a week after next, reviewing subscribers' dating app profiles. So appreciate everyone coming on. Check out the link in the description to join the school community. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.